the driving rain. He found John's out hitting on the liquor again. He want to late about 10:30 when he let loose for the cat trick. Then it was Sunday. When he tried to make me pay the rent, said I ain't got no money for you, cannot pay him away with these dancing shoes. Thought I was kidding. Father, what you owe me, I can't count on anymore, till the police come and knocking on our door. We'll be burning down the house, tear it to the ground, burn it up, tear it down, burning down the house. Well, I spent some time in a backwoods town, nothing to do, saying nothing around. That damn sheriff ran around the block, streets empty and the doors are locked. Got pretty lonely. There came ring my bell, told me a lot about heaven and a lot about hell. I ain't got no money for you, can I pay him away with these dancing shoes? Thought I was kidding. I was not kidding. Father, what you owe me, I can't count on anymore, till the angels come and knocking on our door. We'll be burning down the house, tear it to the ground. The world outside is mad and cold. You don't grow up, you just grow old. Soon it's over, so they say. God Almighty, till that day. We'll be burning down the house, tear it to the ground, burn it up, tear it down, burning down the house.
You misrepresented it and it's blatantly obvious when you're complimented by a barbaric misogynist. You're over it. They need to cut you a check and get it over with, cause they still in your style and puckering their lips. Next thing you know, they paying for your hips. They want your exterior, not your experience.
They try to steal your shine. They try to make you look bad, but they try to steal your style. They try to be melanin girl, melanin girl, melanin girl, melanin girl.
old-fashioned love, you know. The kind of people write songs about. We've got that old school afterglow, the kind that makes you the talk of the town. And no, I know that I won't ever let you go. Oh my darling, oh my dear, here's my heart, just keep it near. All I want is all your years. Oh my darling, oh my dear. We've got that thing that you can't describe, the kind of people write books about. I'm glad we didn't spend our whole lives waiting for each other to figure it out. And oh, I know that I won't ever let you go. Oh my darling, oh my dear, here's my heart, just keep it near. All I want is all your years. Oh my darling, oh my dear. You know, I know that life is oh so lovely with you, my darling, oh my dear. Here's my heart, just keep it near. With you, all I want is all your years. With you, my darling, oh my dear. Oh my dear. Oh my dear. I can't let you do this. I don't know if I'm ever gonna be the same. Oh boy, there's gotta be more to this. Just tell me that I'll hold you in my arms again. Give me your loving, give me your loving. Just give me your loving, give it to me, baby. Give me your loving, just give me your loving. Yeah, give me your loving.
and welcome to Show and Tell Live, our weekly improv comedy stream here on Twitch, or as we call it, TwitchProv. We've got a good show for you tonight. Once again, it's going to be a real fun one. Some real quick just announcements to put out into the e-verse. We have social media up and running, so check us out on Facebook, on Twitter, do we have Instagram? We've got Instagram. Yeah, Facebook and Twitter at least, for sure. And check us out on twitch.tv, where we stream improv once a week. So let's introduce the cast for you. We've got a real fun time tonight. You may notice that I am hosting rather than our normal host Dom. That's because Dom could not make it. Max is also out on a family emergency, but I'll introduce the rest of the cast here, starting with the man, the myth, the sometimes a fish, Dan.
Hello.
Welcome.
Give me that intro. I gotta live up to it.
Yeah. All right, next up. Some call him the thunder down under, some call him the love up above. It's Steve!
I'm Blue.
Dabba dee dabba die, Steve. And this week, we have a very special guest on our show. Please welcome for the first time in Show and Tell Live, Anya!
Hi!
Welcome, Anya! So, tonight it's the four of us, along with our lovely cameraman, Ophir, and we're gonna do some improv funnies. Real quick, the last announcement that we all want to say is we want to give a big thanks to our graphic designer friend Ben Red, who you may notice did the new logo and graphic design and made us look real legit on our Twitch page. So thank you, Ben Red, for that. Huge shouts out. Okay, so right off the bat, we're going to get started with a game.
Oh my!
This game is called Boom! Try that on for size. So, this game is going to work where the two of you, Anya and Steve, are going to be doing an action. Yeah, okay. Hey, hey camera. Hey audience. The way this game works, I should sit down. The way this game works is we'll have two improvists up at a time. They will be doing the same action over and over again, but they will be giving different reasons for why they're doing that action. So, let's start off with our suggestions that we got. Let's see.
It's a whale.
A whale. Yeah, okay. So, to inspire your first action, Anya, the word is whale.
I'm screwing in a light bulb. Try that on for size.
I'm tickling God. Try that on for size.
I'm picking the apple off of the forbidden tree. Try that on for size.
I've got doodads and what's-its galore. Try that on for size.
I'm trying to reach the clouds. Try that on for size.
I am a nymph. Try that on for size.
I'm singing a ballad. Try that on for size.
I'm urging my army on to war. Try that on for size.
I'm lifting. Try that on for size.
I'm doing shot put wrong. Try that on for size.
I'm doing bocce wrong. Try that on for size.
You're just copying me.
All right, your next suggestion, and audience, you can keep the suggestions, just come up with words, phrases, anything like that. Your next suggestion is going to be typewriter.
I'm making music. Try that on for size.
I'm cutting through the grass in the Sahara. Try that on for size.
I'm trying to see through the fog. Try that on for size.
I'm not grounded, Mom. I'm getting out of my room. Try that on for size.
Yep.
All right. What was the last suggestion? Was that
Typewriter.
Typewriter. Okay, cool. Just wanted to check. Your suggestion is mining.
Mining? I'm trying to find diamonds. Try that on for size.
I'm delivering Santa's presents for him. Try that on for size.
I'm trying to get the bell thing that in the carnival, like to hit the bell at the top. Try that on for size.
I'm pulling something really heavy behind me. on for size.
I'm throwing my sister onto the ground because we play rough. Try that on for size.
I'm aiming my jackhammer. Try sledgehammer. That's what it's called. Try that on for size.
I'm trying to stick the flag in the moon, but I don't know how flags work. Try that on for size.
I learned a new double-fisted karate technique. Try that on for size.
Woo! I don't hate Minecraft. We just want to keep steer free of legal things until we get sponsored. So
Yeah,
tweet
Minecraft.
Minecraft sponsor us.
Notch, if you're out there.
Notch is definitely going to sue us if we mention Minecraft
Notch
too
does
many
not
times.
own that? I thought that was
Your word, because you guys are still going, is drowning.
Drowning. Okay. I'm trying to swim. Try that on for size.
I'm dancing. Try that on for size.
I'm picking apples. Try that on for size.
I'm digging through the earth. Like Minecraft. Try that on for size.
I'm stretching my wrists. Try that on for size.
I'm flagging down a plane on a deserted island. Try that on for size.
I'm trying to communicate with a deer. Try that on for size.
I'm summoning the god of rain to pleasure my bountiful harvests. Try that on for size.
I'm freaking out because all my fingers turned into thumbs. Try that on for size.
There's a spider on the ceiling. Try that on for size.
I'm saying, yeah, I want my haircut to be about this long. Try that on for size.
I was gonna do dancing again.
All right, your word is pigeon. Pigeon.
Pigeon,
Sure. Why not?
okay.
Yeah.
I'm watching a pigeon. Try that on for size.
I have pink eye. Try that on for size.
I'm trying on wonderful new glasses. Try that on for size.
I'm trying to adjust the thing at the eye doctor. Try that on for size.
I'm grinding pepper really close. Try that on for size.
I sprayed myself with tear gas. Try that on for size.
That's all I got. Okay. Your next one and the last one will be brother. Brother. Oh no.
I knocked them down. Try that on for size.
I'm picking with a dress I'm gonna wear in my closet. Try that on for size.
I'm flipping through posters. Try that on for size.
I'm being the alpha at the prison. Try that on for size.
You can tell Dan's never.
Swatting flies. Try that on for size.
I'm trying to get rid of the fart you just did, Anya. Try that on for size.
Okay. And that's the game.
So what we've learned from that game is that Dan has never been to prison.
Never have, probably will.
Welcome
With that
everyone.
attitude.
Welcome everyone to our improv stream. As you can see, we're enjoying some cookie cake. It used to say "Let's go." I held it up in front of the camera for a very
Hey,
brief
Alex,
moment.
why are we eating cookie cake?
Wow, funny you should ask that, Dan, because that's exactly what I was just about to get to. We just hit 50 followers. What? Unfortunately, we hit 50 followers like today, so we didn't really know we were going to until we already had the stream pretty much ready to go. So I know that we've been promising a 50 follower special, and that will come at next week's stream. So tune in next week's stream for our 50 follower special. If you haven't followed already, click up there for our follow button and follow along with us so that you can get notified anytime that we'll be streaming. Our normal stream times are 9 o'clock to 11 o'clock Eastern time. Feel free to tune in and give us a follow and check us out. We are one step closer to you guys being able to subscribe to us and actually give us money. So get hyped for that as much as we are.
Also, I don't know if you refollowed or whatever, but Sunic Defender is back to the top of our follow list.
Hey,
I'm watching you. Don't you think you can get anything past me? Cause I'm watching.
Thank you for following and then unfollowing and then refollowing. Unfortunately, that doesn't count toward our follower count. So we appreciate the sneaky moves you're trying to pull, but Twitch is a little bit smarter than that one. Now you can make multiple accounts. No, I'm not suggesting anything. I'm not suggesting anything. All right. So some of you may have noticed, Anya is a fresh new guest here on our stream.
And not
Say
Max,
hello.
like I first assumed.
Yeah, this is not Max, despite what you might think. Say hi, Anya.
Hi, it's me. I'm Anya. Oh yeah, I'm so funny that even my name is a laugh.
Yup.
Yeah.
As a kid, what was your like top 3 favorite things?
Top 3 favorite things as a kid: root beer, horses, and trees.
Root beer, horses, and trees.
Yeah.
Hey, root beer comes from trees.
That's
Kinda.
true.
And
Yeah.
trees come from horses.
I also liked books, which come from trees.
Yeah.
So trees.
So it's really just trees and horses.
Yeah. Nothing else.
Mainly just trees and horses.
Yeah.
And everything that comes from them. Glue? You a fan of glue?
I love glue.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay.
A horse
my
named Glue.
A horse named Glue, indeed. Or a tree named Glue. You never know. You could. Trees have names too. All right. So we're just going to jump right into our next game. This next game is called Change. So the way this one's going to work, we're going to have Steve and Anya get on up there. And these two are going to be acting in a normal scene. It'll just be a 2-person scene. But at some point, I'm going to yell out change, at which point they're going to have to switch the last action, phrase, sentiment, whatever they did last in the scene, and do something over again, completely different. So hopefully we'll be able to throw them some curveballs and make them do some real wacky stuff. For a quick suggestion right off the bat, let's get a job that like has to do a lot with like physical labor. What's like a job that you have to really put your back into a lot? We'll just we'll wait on that. I think I've got the we got the music set up. Let's see. Let me okay, there we go. So your suggestion is elevator repairman.
Hello? Is anyone there?
Yeah, we're stuck inside.
Oh, okay. I have my tools. No problem.
Change.
Oh, I was just gonna use the elevator.
Oh,
Silly me.
you're not the repair person?
No, I am.
Wait,
I am. I'm just not prepared.
you're not. Oh.
Change. Change.
Okay, my tools in my car, so I see you're in distress.
No, don't leave me.
Okay.
I don't do with silence well. I've been here this whole time by myself in this elevator, and it's a lot. You just don't realize what you have on the outside world.
I understand.
Change.
Okay. I can wedge a thing in the door, and I'll get you out of there.
What kind of thing?
Will be
Like
my
a
phone.
shoe? A phone?
Sure, my shoe.
Okay, yeah, your phone's a little expensive to do that with.
Change how you wedge it into the door. Change. Change.
Oh, shoe!
Oh,
This is nice.
I can see you.
What?
Hello.
Hey,
Change.
go away.
Okay.
Yeah, this is my size too. Ugh. You got the other one out there?
Yeah, I do.
Here, I'll give you mine.
Oh.
It's a little beat up. I've been wearing them for 5 years straight.
Change the description of your shoe.
It's those Yeezus 5000s, but I put them in a fire.
Change.
I stepped in dog shit earlier.
Oh.
Change.
Yeah, it's duct tape. I don't have actual shoes.
That's okay.
Here's the other one. Just throw your shoe in. Throw the other shoe in. Do it.
Okay, sir.
Thank you. All right, let's close this elevator back up. Ugh.
So you don't want to be rescued?
No, this was just an elaborate shoe scandal.
And see. Oh. Wow. Elaborate shoe scandals, huh?
I mean, if I only had duct tape shoes, I would try to rob someone very creatively by pausing the elevator, not going to a floor, and then calling for help.
It seems like the perfect crime to me.
Mm-hmm.
Well, okay. So if you guys had to make a perfect crime, what would be your perfect crime? I'm glad Dom's not here for this because he would have so many crime schemes.
He would just blow all of us out of the water, and we'd be like, oh.
You know, Dom has like 10 crimes already.
Dom has already told me like 10 crimes, and those are the ones he tells people.
All right, Dan, what would be your perfect crime?
I would say the perfect crime has already been fabricated in the movie National Treasure, but
Steve. Okay, is it the stealing of the Declaration of Independence? Because there are lots of crimes in that movie, not just stealing.
No, it was just the murder that the bad guy does.
Okay, yeah. Just some murder.
Like, murder's already good. If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Yeah.
What about you, Steve? What's your perfect crime?
See, I had something, but I realize now it's not technically a crime.
Well, maybe that's the perfect crime.
Yeah, no, have you ever heard, it's my new favorite conspiracy theory, that there are no conspiracy theories, and they're just there to keep us busy. To distract us from the fact that wealthy people are arguing, and there's no conspiracy, they just don't like each other.
Does that mean that all conspiracy theories are true? Because, like...
No. It means they're all false.
Oh. So they're all conspiracy theories.
Yeah, none of them are true because we just want to make sense of this dull existence that we have, and really it's just a dog-eat-dog world.
Wow.
But if that's a conspiracy theory, and that's true, then how can you say...
It's the only one.
It's a paradox.
So they're all true by that power.
Oh, yeah. Are they all true because that one's true and it
No, that is the only one that is true because it says all the other ones are false.
A set of all sets has to include itself, Steve. A set of all sets has to include itself.
Because it in itself is a conspiracy.
Well, I also think that one's wrong because obviously, what's his name filmed the moon landing.
Kubrick.
Kubrick.
Mm-hmm.
Kubrick filmed the moon landing.
Sure.
He just wanted to do it on location.
So you're saying Kubrick was the first man on the moon?
Yeah, because he had to set up for the astronauts coming down.
Put the camera there for when he took that step. Kubrick, obviously.
Somebody.
Have you seen that cinematography? It's genius.
Anya, what's your perfect crime?
My perfect crime is to do no crime because it's illegal.
That was a worse answer than mine.
Yeah, that was...
Okay, I don't know. I don't want to steal anything. I have no desire to commit.
I'm not saying you have to commit it, but what's the best crime? What's the crime where you're like, oh, that is quintessential crime?
What's the best crime?
Yeah.
Jaywalking.
Okay, that's the perfect crime.
I changed my vote from what I said to what Anya said.
Jaywalking?
Wow. Yeah.
Everyone does it, but you can get in trouble for it.
Depends on what city you're in, right? Like how much they care about it. I've jaywalked with a police officer in Philly before. Mm-hmm. Like we're walking next, like hand in hand. Well, not hand in hand.
Yeah, I mean that's Philly for you.
Yeah, brotherly love. You jaywalk with your cops here.
Look, the city of brotherly love may not mean that you could go up to someone on the street and like give them a hug or something and they'd be okay with it, but it does mean that you'll commit crimes with someone together and they'll be okay with it.
Oh, I thought of the most heinous crime.
Ooh, okay.
It was the calculated murder of Hitchbot. The hitchhiking robot that was hitchhiking America, and he stopped in Philadelphia. Someone beat the shit out of him.
Yeah. Yeah, whoever did that was. Oh, yeah, not a. What?
It happened in Philly. Dan, did you murder Hitchbot?
I don't know. If it didn't happen in National Treasure, I have no idea how to commit the crime. So.
All right.
Okay, on that note, let's move on to our next game. So, this game is going to require all four of us, and it's called Understudy. So, the way this game is going to work is we're going to have two people acting out a scene. They're going to be doing something. So what I want you guys to give us in the comments is give us an example of a vacation destination. Where's somewhere that would be like nice to get away to? So we're going to have two people acting in a scene, and then at some point we're going to yell understudy, at which point the two people that are not currently in the scene are going to switch into the scene and take the roles of those two people. It'll be the same scene, but different actors, and it'll probably get wackier and wackier as we go. So, let's see, ooh, I really like that one, Okay, so, the location of this scene is a shack on a frozen lake.
Hey, Hoedown, I'm home. I got the deer skin.
Oh, wonderful. Did you get the milk?
I knew there was something else. Forget it. Don't worry, I'll skate back into town.
No, we need warmth right now. It's the middle of the night.
But we only have the milk-based fireplace. That's all it's powered by.
Only the milk-based fireplace. That's not all we have.
Understudy. What are you talking about? Not just a milk-based fireplace.
Well, we got the dairy product-based AC system too.
Yeah, well, that's air conditioning. We ain't gonna be needing that. It's too cold in here.
Yeah, that's why it's so cold.
Well, I say that we just go outside and milk some seals so that we can put it into the milk-based heat system and warm this igloo up a little bit.
That's a good idea.
Understudy! All right, but one of us has to be the seal.
Oh, no,
That's me.
There's the seals outside. We're gonna just get those seals.
No, we gotta attract them in. Here, come on. I'll put on this pelt that you just got.
Oh.
Even though it's deer, we're gonna get them.
Now watch out, dear. Remember what the seal did to you last week?
What?
Whoa, that's a walrus! That's not a seal, it's a walrus! Look out, it's got really sharp teeth!
Oh, it got me.
Oh, that looks like it hurts quite a lot.
Understudy! What?
Oh, you gotta milk the wound!
I gotta milk it! Milk it! Let me get this bucket!
Understudy! I almost got it! You're gonna be okay, kid! We're gonna make it! Oh, I can use this in the heat-based air conditioner! Alright, back inside! We'll get you patched up in the igloo!
Understudy! Alright, it's in the furnace! Good. My two favorite things, heat and a corpse.
And see. Oh. My two favorite things, heat and a corpse.
Not like those two things would be.
Oh, is that
Can I
a merch idea? By all means. So, hey viewers, as some of you recurring viewers may know, every once in a while we get some ideas for some merch. Well, now we have a way to show our merch. In just a moment, you will see our new merch board, as we're calling it, which is essentially just a way for us to show, sort of, to visually pitch some of our merch ideas. It's just a fun little thing. You know, should we have it hanging behind us at all times? Should we just whip it out every once in a while? Let us know what you think. We have a suggestion box down below. Go ahead and hit us up in the suggestion box what we should do with our merch board. But yeah, this is real exciting. This is our first use of the new merch board. So,
Anya's currently just a giant.
Yeah, I just can't see Anya at all behind the board right now. I'm very excited to see it. Though.
She's going very ham.
Oh
on
boy.
this,
Oh boy.
I appreciate it. Yeah, so the shirt would look exactly like this. A photo recreation.
My two favorite things: heat and a corpse. Wait, listen. Oh, are you zooming in on it? Here, let me display it for our viewing audience. There it is. There's our merch. So, you know, maybe at some point when we get super popular and we have tons of subs and we're super rich and we're the most famous Twitch stream on Twitch, and Twitch is like, oh, please give us new ways to sell Twitch to all of the viewers. That's how Twitch sounds. Then we'll be like, you know what? We've got an idea. We're going to make t-shirts a lot. But who knows? Until then, it's just going to be on the merch board. So, wow, yeah, I mean, I was going to talk about that quote, but the merch board kind of does it for us, right?
Yeah.
It does all the
talking. We can just sit in silence for about 3 minutes and just all look at it.
just stare and really take it all in. Yeah. It's a nice addition to the stream.
Yeah. What kind of what fabric is that? 100% cotton?
No, this is actually all synthetic.
It's a polyester blend with
Silk.
One thing that's really cool though, it doubles as armor. So, you know, I wouldn't call it bulletproof. I'm not going to make that claim. But if someone's coming after you with like a dull butter knife, or you know, they try to punch you but they don't really know proper techniques to punch, then this will probably help you at least a little bit.
I'm just saying, if the Declaration of Independence gets bulletproof glass, why can't our t-shirts?
Yep, so that's how we're going to sell our t-shirts when we come out with merch, is they will all come in a bulletproof glass case, and it will be up to you to take them out of the box.
And one lucky viewer a week will get the Declaration of Independence in one of those boxes.
Ooh.
You gotta send it back though, so we can send it to the next
We can
person.
keep sending it, yeah.
You get a week with it.
It's like the Sisterhood of the Traveling Pants, but for the Declaration of Independence.
I mean, isn't that what our founding fathers wanted this whole time? That's the American dream.
Did anyone read the Sisterhood of the Traveling Pants?
No.
Yes.
Yeah? What's your review of that?
My review, I read it a long time ago, and I would not do it again.
Okay. It was that bad?
Yeah.
Is it actually just about, like, a group of girls that share one pair of pants?
Well, it's about the memories and the friendship itself rather than the pants. The pants are just the lens to view the magic of friendship through.
They have other pants. Like, not all but one are like pantsless.
I just want to point out that happens a lot more than you'd think. Dan is the film guy on the crew. He said Dan just named a movie that only one person has seen, and that person's probably Dan.
First of all, cuss.
Don't think we didn't see that name change.
Yeah, I'm talking about the book, not the movie. The movie's a masterpiece. I wanted a review of the book.
movie is great.
Interesting. Okay, I want to find out more. I have not read the books or seen the movies.
It's basically like Gilmore Girls with pants.
Yes.
Wait, they don't have pants in Gilmore Girls?
No, that was my only criticism.
Everyone's wearing a dress?
Yeah.
Dresses
that's
and
weird.
pants. That's it.
That's it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
You learn a lot about sisterhood.
And traveling
pants.
and
And
pants. Mm-hmm.
Mostly pants.
Mostly. I mean, it's like the majority of it.
Do you think it's a propaganda piece to sell more pants? Like, do you think pants existed before the book?
No, Dan, we've already established. That sounds like a conspiracy theory to me.
And we've already established they're all true.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. So yeah. Oh, maybe that's what we should do. We should just come up with conspiracy theories, and then they'll just automatically be true, right?
Mm-hmm.
We have a game for that.
Oh, really? You want to play conspiracy?
We can play. It's topical.
Let's. Okay.
We don't have a question mark.
Yeah, this is a game that we have played before, but didn't think we were or planned to play it on stream. But we're gonna play it on stream now. This game is called Conspiracy, so get on up there, you guys. So
We're gonna need.
Do it.
yeah. So the way this game works is we're going to start out with a conspiracy theory. Go ahead and give us something that you want us to give you a conspiracy about. So just like a verb or a phrase, not a conspiracy that already exists, but something that you want to know what the conspiracy of it is. And we're going to give you some conspiracies that are based on that thing. They're going to be a bunch of different conspiracies, but all 100% true because as we've established, all conspiracies are 100% true. Wow, okay, you know what? Let's just jump into it and get it out of the way because it seems like we're getting this a lot. The conspiracy is about Minecraft. This is a Minecraft conspiracy. Take it away.
Minecraft makes you want to think that you're in a digital world, alright? But you're not. What you're actually doing is you're just getting resources for the wealthy, alright? Who do you think has those diamonds? You don't. I don't see you walking around with those on your ears. No, you're just getting it 4K and another jewelry store. That's all you're doing. Stop doing their work for them.
Alright. Now, I'm about to drop some knowledge. So you know why they say Minecraft good, Fortnite bad? That's because they're the same thing. Think about it. You get the Minecraft, you start building everything, then boom, they drop the Hunger Games. Everybody's like, oh, that's cool. Minecraft Hunger Games. What spawned from Minecraft Hunger Games? All of the other PUBGs and the Fortnites, and now I sound 50, but you know, now Fortnite is because of Minecraft. So can you really say Fortnite bad and Minecraft good if they're the same thing? Think about it. You're building in both of them.
Now let's get deep into Minecraft. You know when you type in a thing in the seed generator and you're not just doing a random thing? When you type in that word, it disappears from someone's memory. If you type in the name of someone you love, they may disappear from your memory. You could be killing people off just by typing them in, and poof! Do they appear in the Minecraft world?
Let's talk about creepers. That's right. Guess what? Creepers are actually the lost souls of real people. Minecraft is just this digiverse that's kind of like, not like the digiverse like in Digimon, but it's like this digital universe that's more like the Matrix, where they trap people inside. All those pigs, all those Endermen, and yes, even the creepers are a bunch of lost souls that have been captured in this game by the evil warlock known as Notch. You're killing actual people. You're like damning them by just playing a game. And children are playing it. It's really just hideous. It's heinous. It's terrible. And what I need you all to do is just to think about it.
Think about it.
That's the game conspiracy. Oh boy.
It's been a hot minute since we've done that one.
Yeah, so that's the game conspiracy. Let us know what you think. Think about it. And maybe we'll put it into more shows later. But we have not practiced that at all and just kind of went for it. So hope you enjoyed. So that was our conspiracy segment. Guys,
Yeah.
way to go.
I also have a personal conspiracy theory with Minecraft. Whenever I try to set up like a dog park in the middle of like me and my friends' town, I think Minecraft keeps deleting one of my dogs at a time. And it's getting really obnoxious because I'll get like 14, 15 dogs in one area in like a park. And then like my friends will be like, dude, your dog just disappeared. And I like have to go get another one, and they take all the bones from me, and so I can't go get another one. And then like they just keep disappearing, and I think Minecraft's deleting my dogs.
Steve, it's okay.
It's all right, Steve.
All right.
One day we'll get to the bottom of this. We'll figure it out. We'll find your dog, Steve.
Hashtag what the fuck notches. Get it trending.
Yeah.
I was actually kind of surprised that Flat Earth didn't come up, because that's very, those are definitely parallels. Minecraft is like proof that Flat Earth exists.
Well, it's Cube Earth. Haven't you seen, what is it called, Spacecraft or something? The space mod for Minecraft?
No. But that's a mod. Mods aren't real.
We're getting I think we're getting a little too deep, because I don't
Welcome to
even
our
know what we're talking about anymore.
Welcome to our Minecraft stream, where we talk about Minecraft and don't actually play it.
What you've all been waiting for.
Oh, man. Yeah. Uh-oh actually said something, kind of like the couch advice panel. So I think we're just going to jump into some advice panel real quick here.
Ooh.
Yeah. So, hey, you guys. Hold on.
Vestigial Gorgon just joined us.
Hey, Vestigial Gorgon. Good to see ya. Howdy, Radical's dad. Good to see you there, Radical's dad, as well.
I think he's saying Vestigial Gorgon is Radical Satan's dad.
Oh, cool. If that's the case, then welcome to our family, Gorgon family. So, we're going to be playing Advice Panel. What we need from you guys is just some genuine questions. What do you want to hear some advice on? We're here to help. This stream is more than just improv. We're your friends, we're your buds, we're your guys and gals, and we're going to give you some genuine friend advice that you really need to hear. Mm-hmm. So the way this is going to work is we're going to start out with one person giving very good advice. And then the next person is going to give some not so good advice. And the next person is going to give probably the worst advice that you could hear, and you shouldn't do that advice. But the last person is going to give advice? ? So let's see, do we have, okay, off to a good start. All right, so for this first question, so I'll start with the good advice and we'll go along this way as we go. Mm-hmm. The first question we have is, my fingernails are too long, what do I do? Well, that's a really good question, actually. The key to, figuring out what you need to do about your fingernails is, 1, do you want them long? And 2, what are you going to do about it? So if the answer to what, you have to make like kind of a decision tree in your head. If you want them long, then keep them clean and keep them trimmed to the right length that you want them. If you don't want them long, then you can get some nail clippers from like a CVS or maybe even a dollar store and clip them down. Some people bite their nails, but that's actually just a bad habit and can lead to some other problems and isn't very healthy for your fingers. So I suggest using clippers and a file if possible.
There is no such thing as having nails that are too long. Your nails are too short. Grow them as long as possible. Do you know how hard it is for people to grow their nails long? How many people have you seen with long nails? Grow them so long that they can be entered in the Guinness Book of World Records. Then you're a world record holder, you're really cool, and eventually when your kids go to school, they're gonna get that book from the book fair and they're gonna open it up and they're gonna see you. You'll feel so proud.
So instead of telling you to not live your life, like our last panelist, I think you really need to get to the root of the problem. And what is the root of your fingernail? Your fingers. So if you don't want long fingernails, what you gotta do is you just chop off your fingers. And so I think of fingernails as an extension of the finger. So if you want short fingernails, short fingers, better yet, take the whole hand off. Now you've got a hook. That is sexy.
So he just starts freaking out at me and he's yelling, and I'm like, dude, I don't have an answer for you. I don't know why you're freaking out about me. I didn't do anything to you. And then he just punches me in the face. I'm like, why would you do that? Why? I guess that's the way you can. I guess the way you can always think about it is just if you're a hammer, you're gonna see every problem as a nail.
Okay. I hope one of those answered your question. We've got another really good one here. It says, why is my nose always stuffy but also runny? Please help me. How do I make it stop? So Anya, why don't you take it away with the good advice first?
Okay, so what you're going to need to do is go to the doctor, because should be your first step. I understand not everyone has health insurance, but it's really important to take care of yourself, and that comes first. And, if you can't make it to the doctor, then I would recommend drinking a lot of fluids, obviously resting, making sure that your nutrition is on point, because those are the basics. That's where you start, and then you can go from there. It's really annoying, but eventually it'll stop. That's just the way illnesses like that work. So that's my best advice.
So I too have terrible allergies, and let me tell you, my home remedy really solved everything for me. So for me, neti pots don't really work that much. So what I did is I made my home remedy for my neti pot. I just took a little bit of peanut butter and a little bit of milk and mixed it so that it's got a creamy smoothness so that it moves, but it's still sticky because it's peanut butter. So and then you take it in your neti pot and you fill it with the peanut butter mix and you just put it through your nostrils.
The issue with the runny nose isn't the nose. That's a common misconception. The issue is with the mucus. If you don't have anything to run out of the nose, then you're fine. The best way to do this, cut anything liquid out of your diet. All you're basically going to be eating now are sugar cubes, salt cubes, Nesquik right out of the can. Yeah, those are your three options. The second that you have no more liquid, what's going to run down? Salt? No. You'll be dehydrated as shit, and then you'll be fine.
And the nose keeps running and 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 in this context, there's no disrespect. So when I run my nose, you break your necks. We got 5 minutes for us to disconnect from all intellect and letting the rhythm affect you. We in the inhibitions. We got. That's all I got. That's as far as I can do.
We were just about to have a jam session.
It's been so long since I've listened to that song. I've forgotten most of it. I'm sorry. Okay, next question.
I just saw one. I think it was from Uh-Oh. Since I'm the good one, can I do that one?
All right, I'll let you take it away. What's the question?
So Uh-Oh said, my house is currently on fire. What are the next steps? So when your house is on fire, first I would suggest get out. Keep low to the ground because smoke rises, and avoid any areas that are hot. Specifically, like testing out doorknobs with the back of your hand to see if they're hot, because the metal will conduct the heat through the other room. So if an entire room is like blazing, you can tell before you even go into the room, and then open the door and get smoke inhalation. But yeah, get out, and then once you're out and you can like help yourself, help others after that once you're out, and call the fire department and that kind of stuff, and let the authorities deal with it.
The common misconception about fires is that they're preventable. They're not. They're going to happen. So, this isn't really going to help you when you're in this situation, but how to prevent this future is to always just buy a tiny home. With that, if you only live in one room, you're going to immediately know when it's on fire, so you'll be able to leave. The second that you have houses with a lot of rooms and a lot of fire, that's how you can get caught in these sticky situations. So if you're in a big house that's burning, you kind of deserve to die.
Oh my!
Red card.
Red card for Dan. I think it's pretty obvious. Drink lots of water.
The key is to be very patient, very understanding. Make sure that you're explaining every little bit of it, but don't give too much information because they don't really need to know that. It's just strictly professional. You need to let them go on good terms, but maybe just don't get emotions into it. You don't want that to cloud your judgment, because then you might be tempted to say, oh, you can still work here, but they can't.
Okay, thank you. We've got one more question. I've got a really good one that I really wanted to make sure that we ask. So thank you to Vestigial Gorgon. The question is, how can I get my son to flush the toilet? So Dan, why don't you start us off with this one?
I guess just talking about like just sanitation is fine, like flushing the toilet. You know, it's just like, do you want to see shit the next time you walk into the bathroom, stuff like that. It's all just about habits. Like, we live pretty like second nature. Like, half of everything we do in life is like second nature. So if you just like get that pattern into them, it should just come naturally, like it does to everybody. Yeah.
Simple. I mean, this is like rule 1 of the handbook, right? Rub his nose in it. Bad, son. Bad. You flush it right now. There's the handle right there. You can put his hand on the handle and then sort of flush it with his hand a couple of times, and that'll kind of get him used to the motion. Give him a treat afterward, and then eventually he'll start doing it on his own.
You put your son in the toilet and you flush him down it. That is the only way he will learn how to do it. You learn by doing. So how could he possibly do it if he doesn't know what it's like to be flushed?
Simple. Don't eat where you shit.
And there you have it, folks. That is our advice panel. Okay. Anya, I really like the give him a shit swirly suggestion. We've got quite a few people who sort of joined sometime during that game, maybe. Hello and welcome. For those of you that have already been here, you know us as Show and Tell Live. For those of you that don't, we are Show and Tell Live. We are an improv comedy stream. We stream Friday nights from 9 o'clock to 11 o'clock Eastern. Check us out here on Twitch. Check us out on our social media pages. Because we're hip like that now. We've got Facebook and we've got Twitter and we've got, I think, Instagram. We have yet to confirm that. I haven't bothered confirming it since the beginning of the show, and I probably won't until after we're done.
If not, we can put our people on it after the show.
We'll get an Instagram eventually.
I like how none of us know if we have an Instagram.
Do you think I have an Instagram for myself?
Okay, real question here though. What is improv? So, improv, the most common thought that comes to mind for people with improv is whose line is it anyway? Basically, we are making everything up as we go. There's no script. We have games that we like to play, and we are just gonna make fools of ourselves for a couple of hours each night doing it. So it's all made up. We're just goofing around. We've got a nice stage. Camera operator, can you pan over to our nice stage real quick? Just,
That's what it looks like with a person in it.
Yeah, there's a nice stage with a person in it. All right, that's enough of that stage. You'll see more of that stage later. Oh. Okay.
Who let this goblin in our
speaking of goblins, there was a nice conversation going on for...
Should goblins open carry?
Yeah, should goblins be able to open carry?
What was that? What was that a tangent off of?
I'm not sure how our viewers got there, but that is what they were talking about.
It was like a word association through one of the questions.
Sure.
Like someone was like, rip Walmart open carry, and someone was talking about goblins and they intersected. And I think they shouldn't, because goblins are a menace to society.
Whoa!
Red goblins.
Red card.
Look, we're accepting of all races, creeds, and walks of life here on Show and Tell.
All I'm saying is that the elves, the dwarves, the
Whoa, cut the stream, cut the stream, cut the stream!
the halflings, that's what they're called, and the humans should be the only playable races.
I wonder if we can get picked up by Fox News.
All right, that's enough. We are not a political stream here. The other thing that people might be wondering is, who's that? Who's this person right here?
Well, if they don't know any of us, too. Never mind, you know.
But they're really mostly interested in this person.
You feel like you know all of them already, even though you've never seen them before.
Why don't you introduce yourself, special guest?
I'm Anya. Hello, I'm a guest.
Anya is a special
My
guest.
first time.
This is her first show with us. She'll possibly be having more shows with us unless we get taken down by Fox News or the local goblin authorities.
Who knows? Marissa also just stopped telling people that. They don't remember, so don't worry.
Steve, but
I thought that said a specialist. I'm like, oh, that's great, Steve. You're a specialist.
No, I don't know. I like D&D. It's fun. I'd probably play a goblin if I could.
That is something that we do not on stream, is we play D&D, and it's a good time. And we get up to some real goofs. Steve has murdered many a goblin, and that's probably...
Have I?
That's a sign.
Have you? No, you didn't. No,
Genuinely
you
don't
kobolds.
think I fought.
Kobold.
No, I'm
Yeah.
sorry, you murdered... No,
I missed kobolds. I missed kobolds.
You tried to murder kobolds.
I tried. I failed miserably.
Yeah. Anyways, that's not this stream. This stream is improv comedy. So we're going to do some of that right now.
Woo!
All right, let's see. What do we have next up? Ooh, this is interesting. I think you guys are going to like this. It's Interrogation.
Woo!
So, the way this one's going to work is we're going to have 2 coppers and 1 convict. That person has been arrested for 3 things. Doing a crime, where they did the crime, and who they did the crime with. But they're not going to know what any of those things are, and they're going to have to try to guess it along the way. So, what we need from you guys is we're going to need a crime, any crime
weird
whatsoever.
crime.
Yeah, and we've already talked a lot about crimes on this stream, so get creative with your crimes. Then we're going to need a place where that crime happened. Things that we've done already are West Virginia.
We should probably send somebody out before they start suggesting things. Nobody reads.
Okay. Dan, are you going to be our criminal?
I can crime.
Dan is the
be a
master criminal.
Dan is our master criminal. So, Dan has done a crime. Dan has committed it in a place, and he has committed it with someone, and we need suggestions for those.
Ooh, I like Rohan's.
Being with that.
Yeah.
Classic.
Ooh, okay. I like the location. Is Dan gone? Cameraman, is Dan gone?
He's
okay,
up.
Dan's
I
gone.
heard him go.
So I like the location of their mom's basement. So Dan is going to be from. He did this in his mom's basement. Let's see. Ooh, black market trading,
Maybe.
something like that. I see.
Selling
There's
stuff on the black market.
selling on the black market, maybe. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, selling on the black market in his mom's basement, and who'd he do it with?
A goblin.
An open carry goblin. No, that's too obvious. We've already been talking about goblins. Come on, throw him a curveball.
Oh no, a goblin! I'm doing that to throw him off in case he's listening.
Ooh, Daffy Duck's not bad.
Oh, that's just the lisp, right?
That's not. Yeah. Well, that's not Donald Duck.
Yeah, I can barely do the.
We've already done Minecraft. This is not a Minecraft stream. Did it without parental permission. That's why he's in the basement and not his mom's living room.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Oh man.
Well.
We're just getting some creeper heads.
Oh man.
Are we gonna go with Daffy Duck? Pence. Mike Pence. Oh, Gru from Despicable Me.
Yeah. Okay.
From Despicable Me. So, to recap, what Dan did is he sold something on the black market. Should we say what he sold on the black market?
Yeah, what did he sell?
Let's do an extra little thing here. What did he sell on the black market?
No.
Nah. He sold something on the black market in his mom's basement with Gru from Despicable Me. So, what did he sell on the black market?
4-leaf clovers.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah,
That's it.
good.
Okay.
That's
So
good.
he sold 4-leaf clovers on the black market with Gru. You two are going to be our cops.
Oh, wonderful!
Get on in there and get
All
some
right,
investigation going.
Lieutenant, go get him. Go bring in the perp. Go bring in the perp, Lieutenant. I'm gonna stand here.
Where is he?
He's upstairs.
Yeah, he's upstairs.
He should be at the top of the stairs.
Yeah, just go punch him in the face because he's not listening or looking for anything.
Yeah.
He's in the cell brig. He's in the brig cell, the place with the jail. I'm the chief of police. That's me.
Behind your back.
Oh, good job, Lieutenant. You brought him in. All right, sit the fuck down. All right,
Don't eat me!
all right.
You're gonna be fine. You'll be okay.
No, you're not. We're gonna kill you. You're gonna get the death penalty for what you did.
I didn't do anything.
We know what you did, but you have to. Legally, you have to tell us what you did because then we know you actually know that you did it if it wasn't in
Cat
case
Tom?
look, all I'm saying is in case you were brainwashed, we want to make sure you weren't brainwashed and doing this of your own free volition. So tell us what the fuck you did.
Please.
All right. Let's cover what we know. We know you were here,
Right now?
not here, below.
What? Are you talking about the mines?
No, we're not talking about the mines. We're not talking about the mines. You might play Minecraft in this place, but not the mines. You see, you thought just because you were 30 and still living with your parents that you could get away with it, huh? You thought you could blame it on them. But we know better. We know better than your parents.
Maybe they brought you Totino's.
Oh.
Yeah.
I just spend all my time in my basement. I don't do anything illegal.
You
In
admit
your basement.
What?
Oh, I see how it is. Your parents are living with you, isn't it, huh?
You're taking care of them. That's so sweet.
Well, that waifu pillow tells me otherwise.
No, leave Kamiko out of this.
All right. Well, now that you admitted to the location of the crime, tell us what you did, you little perp. You little perpetrator. That's what we call villains.
We really need to know.
We do. You think you're lucky? You think you're lucky, punk?
You think you're
Just
charmed?
because you were selling these?
Well, there's a lot of sellers on the internet that.
Oh yeah, on the internet.
Yeah,
but not this part of the internet, or even the real life location of this thing.
So what if I sell shrunken heads on the dark web? That's not an issue.
Oh, it's dark, all right, but I wouldn't call it the web.
Very
I'd call it a free exchange of goods and services.
Oh well, I mean,
It's not
what's a?
Except it's not free because it's illegal, huh?
I've never been to the White House.
Oh, not the White House, but the other half of that clothing store name.
Yeah.
Oh, I love it there.
But people need shrunken heads. I don't
It's
see
not.
what the
Look, we
issue
know about the shrunken heads. That's all legal. We're talking about the other merch.
So, do you go into the lawn at the White House and you pick them? Is that what you're...
Did you kill a
That's
leprechaun for these?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe like 1 or 4?
Oh.
Oh, so
Well-
you admit it?
No,
huh?
I mean not a leprechaun, just the Lucky Charms son of a bitch.
We're not worried about him. We're worried about the merchandise. You gonna tell us what you were selling?
So it's... I like the backs of the cereal boxes, alright? Is that an issue?
All right, look, we ain't talking about no Lucky Charms here, kid. We're talking about one charm in particular. You look green, kid. You look green.
So what if I smoke clove? It's not an issue.
So do you grow them at home then?
The clove?
You have a little hydroponic system? No.
Yeah, you got about a 25% chance out of 100 of getting this thing.
You press them
That
in
you
your little
grow.
books
So
that we found
my
on-
press a leaf
on the
collection?
scene?
Come on, punk, you think
Sure.
you're lucky.
There's 4 leaf
It's a
clove.
sham. You admit it. You admit it.
I'm sorry.
Oh, there we go. All right. Now we know you did it with somebody.
Yeah.
You think you'd be the ringleader, but you're really just the minion.
Oh, well, don't let Steve Carell become a part of this.
Oh, you think Steve Carell was a part of it? We know he's completely safe and not a part of it whatsoever.
Oh.
Yeah, he's completely
I thought
safe.
you were illuminating an idea in my mind.
Oh, am I illuminating something?
Yeah.
Oh, well, maybe I should post a meme on Facebook about it.
Oh, well, I'm sorry I did a crime
You're
with
so-
a 40-year-old mom.
You're despicable.
Oh,
Despicable, you son of a bitch.
You have an accent. Where's that from? That
Sounds like
so
fake
nice.
Russian.
Yeah.
it's from
very pleasant.
the Evil
Yes.
Town.
Evil Town, huh?
Was that where he's from?
Is that where your friend
I'm
is
not
from?
gonna say he's a celebrity now. He's got so many movies, being the star in those movies.
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah, I bet he's a big star of a movie.
Yeah.
Huh? Ugh.
All right.
Sorry, I
Alright,
gotta
fine.
stretch.
I can't stand feeling this guy's thigh sweat next to me. I'm gonna just say it, alright?
Just say it then.
Alright.
Oh,
I'm sorry that I was.
say it.
I'm sorry that I was selling shamrock in the black market from my parents' basement with Gru from Despicable Me 1, 2, and 3.
All right. There we go. Good job, kid. All right, that's not technically a crime, so we're gonna have to let you go. But thank you for your honesty.
Oh come on! I want to go to prison and learn how to fight.
I can't do that.
Sure, we can totally do that.
No, we
I'll
can't.
manage
It's
it.
full.
No, it's okay.
Damn it!
I have a spare room.
Our prison
die
system
in
in
there.
America.
And scene.
Oh, Anya, you go first.
With what?
Sitting down.
Sit down.
I was like, excuse
Our secret next game.
Anya, you go first.
Surprise.
We all, after we finish a scene, we all slap Alex across
You all
the
do
face.
Hoedown immediately.
Wow, Dan, you nailed it. Every single one of them. That was
Yeah,
exactly it. Yeah. It was selling 4-leaf clovers on the black market in your parents' basement with Gru from Despicable Me. Can I just say, I'm pretty sure you got Gru right off the bat, and then Steve didn't know you were referencing Gru.
I knew that.
Did you know this?
I played my hand a little too hard with the minion bit.
Did you know Steve Carell voices Gru? Okay, because it seemed like you were steering
Well, I
him
was-
away
I was like,
from
okay,
Steve
so
Carell.
not Steve, not Gru.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was trying to play a joke where Steve Carell and Gru are two completely
That's
separate
what I
people.
thought you were going
okay.
for.
Yeah. I've got layers
It
to
doesn't
my
help for me when I'm trying to figure out.
Steve builds his own universe, and whether you guess the right answer in his universe or not is totally up to him.
Sometimes you just gotta perform for yourself and fuck everybody else.
But you were talking about memes, and I'm like, and I was like, all right,
It's
so
the
it's
minion
40-year-old moms that share minion
It's
memes.
your favorite mom.
Wow.
Dan, the chat loves you. I just want to say, I was reading
Chat was really praising you during that, Dan. You were doing a great job. But they were also really praising your workout ethic, Steve. They were saying that you were doing a lot of great squats, and they really appreciated that. Actually, no, it's actually in the chat. You'd have to scroll up a little bit. Chat, tell him I'm not lying. Tell him that you appreciate his working out. You guys were being...
Are you saying I'm fat, Alex?
No, Chat is.
Chat, okay. Okay.
Oh wait, is that a shirt? Turns out not a crime. You're free to go.
We wanted you to go deeper, TBH. So they wished you could have squatted a little bit lower.
Oh yeah,
I'll do it. Don't fucking tempt me.
The secret tech of that game is that you have to be squatting the whole.
Squatting
They
the whole
literally do that every time.
I didn't know what I was walking into. I've
Sorry.
never played Interrogation as the person interrogating.
That's right, you've always just been the
I've been
criminal.
I've been the criminal, so I was like, what do I do in this game?
Yeah, that was something that Steve and I started the first time we played it. Is we just started doing squats deeper and deeper, and it just kind of stuck. So
Yeah.
now that's what cops do. Cops do squats.
Yeah.
Cops do squats.
Cops
T-shirt.
I was just gonna say, I think that might be a new
Cops
one.
do squats.
Cops
I mean,
do squats.
right,
Right,
if
I got
you
this
think-
one.
Love and
If
I
you-
got this one.
I can do
Okay.
it. No, you have to host.
Okay.
If you think about the logical progression, I'm just trying to be silenced here.
Here's some
Is there a
police
ring
colors. Yeah, hold on.
Do we have
Got
it
it
around here?
There.
Our shirts are perfect.
You just gotta use that wet a little bit first, probably.
Lick it.
Use some water. Or lick it. I don't think licking it's gonna work.
It is what you want in stream.
You're gonna get us shut down, Dan.
Alright, anyways, that board's
We're
real
16
nasty.
Anyway.
Yeah, we're 16, so 16 plus.
So, before I was trying to be censored by the media, if you think about the logical progression of this, think about it, the phrase that everybody says when you want to sit down. Cop a squat.
Is that a pop squat?
Do they?
Some
Okay,
people say
it's either
cop a
way.
squat, some people say pop a squat.
I've heard it both ways. Yeah.
Because cop is like you taking a squat.
Mm-hmm.
I get it.
You're just gonna do it in black?
Yeah, it's
I gave you red and
it's a
blue. Those are cop
monochromatic,
colors. Okay.
It looks like cob.
The shirt will be red and blue. Yeah.
Wait, I have an idea.
Thank you.
Oh, okay.
Hold on.
Sorry.
Hold on. Keep talking. Don't wait for me.
We're just so excited to see this merch reveal. This is 2 merches in one night so far. That's about on par, actually.
We can do better. We're only like halfway through
There
this
it
thing.
is. Reveal it.
Oh, I like that. That's pretty good, Dan. That's pretty good. Cops do squats, and we even got a cop doing a squat.
Oh wait, I didn't give him his badge.
Yeah, give him his badge.
How are you gonna know? There. If you didn't know, if you didn't know, graphic design is my passion.
What is
his badge?
His badge! His badge looks like somebody flipping you off!
It kind of does look like a middle finger.
It's like
I'm fine with either interpretation.
Cops do squats.
Cops do
squats.
Oh man, it sounds like a. Never mind. Not going there.
Petition to rename squad cars squat cars.
Squad cars.
Squat cars.
It's a squat powered car. It's like the Flintstones, but instead of running, squat. It can go faster than any engine car, which is why cops have it. Because they have the secret power to catch criminals with their
Guys,
squats.
I don't think we're thinking big enough. Squat team.
Oh yeah, send in the squat team.
We got a drug bus. Send in the squat team.
They bust down your door and start working out, but they use you as workout equipment. Get on the ground! Get on the ground! Lift him! Okay, now lift him!
Can we call, because we didn't give our fan base a name yet, can we call them the squat team?
The squat team.
Write in the suggestion box, all of you, that you want to be called the squat team. When Dom sees it, he's gonna flip. He's gonna have
Actually, no. Tweet at us what you want to be called.
Find us on Instagram if we have one.
Find us on Twitter. I agree with who says,
Alright, At least it's not a red card suggestion, am I right?
Yeah, not quite.
It's like a yellow.
All right, good job, everybody. Good job.
Good job.
For those of you that may just be joining, if we've got any new people
We got
flipping in
a
and
clip.
out. What? We have a clip. What's she saying?
I don't know.
Also,
what
can my
We'll have to
name
check
was
it out
said?
later.
Can I point that out?
Yes, Anya's name was said.
And you spelled it correctly, which is incredible. That
Very
I would
well
like
done.
to-
Very well done.
Yeah.
They want to be called the 16-year-old gang.
No, there we go. It's just ripping off PewDiePie. We can't just rip off PewDiePie. We can't. I'm sorry. It's good, but we can't just rip off PewDiePie. Minor gang. Okay, not getting better. Not getting better.
Crafters.
Anyways, for those of you, if there's anyone just joining us, real quick, we are Show and Tell Live. My name is Alex. This is Anya, Steve, and Dan. We normally have 2 other members, Dom and Max. They unfortunately could not be with us tonight. But we are an improv comedy stream, so we do lots of make-em-ups and funnies on here, a la Whose Line Is It Anyway kind of stuff. And yeah, we're just here to have a good time, chat with the chat, stream with the stream, all that, swim with the fishes. So let's play a game then, huh? How about, what do I have next on my list? Oh boy, you guys know what I have next on my list?
No.
Oh, we also did get a request from chat.
To play a game?
He said, Radical
clip.
Satanic said, play words from a hat, but I think he means scenes from an app.
Ah, yes. Yes, scenes from an app. Wait, I gotta find the right. Yeah, it's this button. Boom! Scenes from an app.
Is that what you wanted? We want to please you, chat.
This is our version of scenes from a hat, or words from a hat, where essentially it's like the same thing, but we get our suggestions from an app. And if you guys would like to give us some suggestions as well, feel free to. So let's get our improvists up on the stage. Line them up.
Should we?
What?
Should we? Do you want us there, or do you want us like here, and then we like step onto stage?
No, just step forward into the camera.
Okay.
We have the nice gaff tape on our stage to mark where you need to step forward, so you know. Okay, are you ready? Your first one is the last words of a cowboy.
Why don't we say he, y'all?
Country road, take me home to the place I belong.
You can never be too high noon.
Is that oil?
Ooh, a greedy vampire.
Yes, hello, I am here to sign up for the blood drive.
Baseball team, I'm gonna need all your bats.
Oh yeah, I'm the new trauma doctor.
A beekeeper who's the bee's biggest fan.
Woo! I love you, honey.
Alright, if I combine all of their homes together, they'll all become friends.
Ooh. Advice for an herbalist.
It's just vegetables.
Always remind someone about the silent H.
Make sure you sing to them every night.
It's not homeopathy if you pretend you're regulated by the FDA.
Things you can say about fruit, but not your partner.
Well, that's squishy.
Yeah, it's not really ripe anymore.
Oh god, it just keeps slipping off.
Yeah, just picked him up from the corner store.
I like vegetables a little bit more.
Oh, that one's old. We should get a new one.
The newest location for a bank.
Bank 2, across the street.
A wall, because a Banksy is gonna paint the bank on it.
We're gonna build a bank on the other bank, like on top, so that way, but no stairs, no robbers.
A cat burglar hosting a radio show.
Hello, welcome to Stealing Things 511. Our first caller is a bank.
The only thing smoother than this jazz is my hands.
Welcome back to Knock Over That Glass of Milk. We're gonna be playing some smooth jazz for you.
Here on 9145 XM, live from inside of the vault.
And let's finish it off with rejected product names for a man.
Walking penis.
The other white meat.
Oh, man.
Hi everyone.
Who said hi,
says Show and Tell Live.
There's a frog.
I think I know who that is. I'm watching you, person who has our account.
We do this fun thing where we pick our favorite viewer at the end of every stream, and we just give them our login info.
Give them our password.
So if you want to get our login info, we have a GoFundMe page down below.
Our login info goes to the highest bidder.
Yeah, you know how people like sell businesses? Like we're just like really ready to sell.
We sell streams.
So-
Yeah, we start up streams, we get them to 50 followers, and then we sell. So
This just sounds like account selling, where you get like your fucking Overwatch account to Grandmaster, and then you sell it to some fucking plebeian who can pay you, and they can be like, "Oh, look at me, I'm so good."
I was thinking more like flip or flop, like house flipping. Like we get handed a terrible stream, and then we go in and we fix it up, and then we like sell
that'd
it.
be fun. That'd be really fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll fix up
Max
some
is
streams.
here. Max is in the chat.
Max is here. Hi, Max. Max the kid is Max. Our Max.
Our Max.
The Show and Tell Max. He's here, you guys.
The one we thought I
But
was.
I'm here, so
Yeah. Please bully man in the man.
Oh, it was Max that said hi everyone as us because he didn't realize he was signed into our account.
Oh man, Max.
Max, if you want to run our account in the background while we're doing the stream, we're okay with that.
We have
too.
a mod.
Yeah, well, Max is our mod. Max, you've officially been kicked off of the actual stream and replaced by Anya, and now you can be a mod. So thanks, bud. Yeah. Oh, yeah. People are wow. Okay, so everyone's just talking to Max now about his haircut and things like that. So we'll just let you guys talk about Max.
I think they're talking about
how's everyone else doing.
I found out that I thought we were saying.
No, yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, now I don't want to say it.
Well, now
I found out today that a film I made got into a film festival.
Ooh, yeah, all right. What film festival is it, Dan?
It's the Lancaster International Film Festival, October 12th. I just saw it like 30 minutes before we started school. I don't remember.
Watch that festival, and the one that's at the festival that's the best is Dan's movie.
We're going to be doing a live meetup. Yeah.
Yeah, nice. Congrats to Dan.
You're in that film, Alex. So are you, Anya.
That's true.
Wow, I guess Chat's not the only one who's bullying me tonight.
We should make a film together, Steve. Well,
that sounded suggestive.
Yeah.
Guys, let's make a live film together on twitch.tv/showandtelllive. We did it!
Why would I spend time handcraft writing a story, filming it, and editing it when we're doing this and it's the same project?
You don't have to do any of the effort. We just have to make stuff up, and people seem to laugh at us for it. It's great.
Damn.
We love that you guys laugh at us. Thank you. Thank you for laughing at us. If you haven't already, go ahead and follow us. Check us out on Twitter and Facebook and probably Instagram. I'm gonna keep saying that all night. Probably Instagram. I don't know for sure if we have an Instagram or not. Check us out. Tell us if we do in the chat.
All my films are on YouTube if you want to watch them. We don't need to do a director's commentary. If you want that, leave it in the suggestions so that way Dom doesn't say that I was making it up.
Okay, let's move on to our next game. Our next game is a good one. It's gonna be a hoedown! Whoa! That's right, we're gonna sing for you. So, the way this game works is we're going to get a subject and we are going to sing about that subject. Each of us is going to sing a little verse about it in a nice, fun little hoedown tune. So what we need from you guys is give us some kind of a tool. Maybe like a kitchen utensil or maybe some kind of equipment or something. Give us some kind of a tool so that we can start singing about whatever that tool is going to be. This is, we'll just show our lovely actors getting pumped. Let's see. Ooh, okay, yep, I like it. All right, so we are going to be singing about thumbtacks.
Oh.
All right, is everybody ready?
Uh-huh.
Da 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 da. I like to lend my friends lots of things. It is interesting, sometimes it's rings, but there's one thing that I can't get back, and it is my most favorite red thumbtack.
I like to do lots of things, mainly making swords, but one day I just looked at a board. It was really neat, and I was like, hey, what if I put some stuff in this today?
I am a wrestler. I like to attack. I like to attack my foes with a thumbtack. I can rhyme, I promise you, and don't laugh at me because I'm just a shrew.
I'm an interior diner for all the ants. I make their homes and I put them with plants. They really like like it. They say it's a little wacky. But then one of the Beatles said that my design was tacky.
Oh, my design was tacky. Da, 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 da. Hey, all right. Woo, that's our game. Oh, wow. Hey, not bad, you guys. Dan, can you please explain to me what an interior diner is?
I meant.
No, please. I want to know. I know what you meant, but I want to know what an interior diner is.
An interior diner is our next T-shirt idea.
Oh no! Already. Wait. Pitch it first. Okay.
The shirt or an interior diner?
An interior diner.
Okay, so with an interior diner. So you know how when you hate, you go to a diner and it's outside?
Oh.
So with an interior diner, basically it's a diner within a diner. So you go to the diner and then you say like the magic words to the hostess, and they're like, follow me. So you go through a door and then you're outside again, and then but like you didn't leave the diner. You're just deeper into the diner. And then you're walking outside for like miles. Like you're walking a long time. And then in the distance you see these lights. It's like neon. And you walk closer and it's a different diner. And on the top you see it says interior diner. And you walk inside and the food tastes exactly the same as the other time. Yeah, but then you get to walk it all off when you have to walk back out, or you're just stuck in there forever. It's one or the other.
So it's like a speakeasy, but a diner, but defies the laws of physics.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Obviously.
Cool.
Did you not get that from the title?
Yeah. What are we saying in the chat here? When you dine on the inside, duh. Well, I kind of like Dan's a little bit more, I'm sorry.
Sometimes you gotta think outside the interior diner.
Now that's our t-shirt.
Think outside the interior diner.
Think outside the interior diner.
Damn.
Yeah, that's our interior diner today. Yeah, okay. Just make sure we get rid of all that. Cool, yeah. Anya, I want to know, you're our guest. What is your...
Okay.
I'll ask the rest of you after, but I want to know Anya's answer specifically. What is the one thing that like you can't go wrong ordering at a diner?
Very difficult. Very, very difficult. I would say hot chocolate.
Oh,
Every
interesting.
time I order hot chocolate at a diner, it is the most satisfying, best decision I've ever made.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right. Well, you heard it here first, folks. Don't go for the food. Go for the hot chocolate. Can't go wrong. Steve, what's the number one, the thing that no diner gets wrong?
Breakfast food.
Ah.
It's a diner. That's their sole existence is to offer breakfast food 24/7.
Oh, but they offer so much more, Steve.
They do,
so much
but
more.
the chefs didn't remember that they put everything on the menu, so it's not gonna be good. They just have like a stockpile in the back where it's like, shit, I forgot about this, and they just go and they take it and they're like, he asked for it. It's from 2011, but we gotta give it to him.
Dan?
I was gonna say pancakes. That is a good point. Probably fries. Like, I feel like diner fries are usually always good, and they come with everything. Like, my philosophy when ordering at any restaurant is if it doesn't come with fries, why get it? So yeah, you know that even if your menu item that you get is from 2011 and shitty, the fries it comes with are gonna be good.
Oh, I thought of another one. If you really want to get to know a place, order the specific location burger. Like most diners will have like custom burgers for like wherever you're at. So it'll be like you go to a diner and it's like, oh, the New York burger. It's got fried onions and dead people. Like that's the soul of the area that they're building that burger for. Maybe not exactly dead people, but basically.
Do you want to know, what was I gonna say? Oh my, wait.
Can I have another
Yeah,
suggestion?
you go for it.
If hummus dish, I would totally go for that. Because they give you like pita bread and maybe some carrot spears and like celery sticks, and it's very satisfying.
Yeah, how can you really mess up vegetables?
It's possible, but
How would you mess up a vegetable?
Punch him in the face.
Yeah, I would beat him up. No, I don't know. You just like season it too much, or it's too warm and it's a cold vegetable. That's the worst.
I feel like the worst thing you can do to a vegetable is absolutely nothing. Like cooking it is gonna make it better, cutting it up, skinning it, whatever you gotta do. But like if you just dig up a carrot and then eat it out of the ground, that's like the worst carrot. Right?
You gotta wash it off.
It's the worst carrot.
I love raw carrot.
Baked carrots.
Baked carrots are very good.
I don't
love
like
baked
mushy.
carrots.
I don't like mushy carrots.
I prefer them. Actually.
I like crisp carrots.
If you like, if you make like a meatloaf or like a pot roast, and you put you cook it in the pan, and then underneath it you have a bunch of carrots and potatoes, and you bake it underneath, and all the meat juices get soaked into the.
So when you said that, for some reason I imagine you just put carrots in your meatloaf, and I was about to question your entire existence. You're like, if you're making a meatloaf and you put the carrots, you just put the carrots in it, and it's a good meatloaf.
Max the kid says, or Max says the non-vegan. I was talking about meatloaf, bub. Got you there. Ha! Back to non-veganism. Okay, I wanted to reveal the shirt idea that I had based off of what Dan said. So this is our "You Asked For It" shirt. It is a diner chef saying "You asked for it," serving it up to you real good.
Can he be holding shitty spaghetti?
He could, yeah. So that's actually one thing that I wanted to mention real quick. Unfortunately, Dom is not with us. He's not dead. He's doing something else tonight. But
he's cheating on us with another show.
This is absolutely 100% a true Dom fact. One of his favorite things to get from diners is the shittiest spaghetti possible. He says there's something about how awful it is that really, like, I guess makes him feel like he's alive. I don't know. I can't word it as well as he, but it is 100% true that Dom likes really shitty diner spaghetti. I've seen him get it, and
I was there too.
Yeah, we've seen him do it. This is not like something that he just says like, I'm gonna gross you out by saying. No, he actually eats shitty diner spaghetti.
He said he likes it best when you can taste the can.
Yeah.
You can taste the can it came out of.
I swear to God, we were at this diner. The three of us were at a diner, and they bring out this bowl, and you could just tell that the sauce was like straight from the can. The noodles were like, they were like overcooked and undercooked at the same time. Like, I don't understand. It was just so wrong. It was so wrong.
It was like they were the wrong color. I don't know how you get the wrong color pasta. Yeah. But it was wrong.
Yeah, it didn't look real. And he ate it. Dom ate it. So
why do you keep wanting me to do that?
It's hard. I don't know. It's hard.
It's all our inner anguish for you, Dan.
Yeah.
We want pain. But we don't want it upon ourselves.
You know what the audience wants?
Again. That's what they want. They want some improv because that's what they came here for. Well, do we have some improv for you guys? Because our next game, let me make sure I get the button right, is Objection! This is a good game, you guys. So, Dan, are you going to be our faithful judge once again?
Yes.
All right. So, the way this game is going to work is the three of us are going to be discussing different topics. We are going to be debating. What I want you guys in the chat to give us some ideas of things that are definitely true. We've already established that conspiracy theories are true, so try to avoid those. But just like, one thing that's maybe is absolutely true. And we are going to start our debates off with that. Dan, you can. Wow. Now I'm just getting them backwards. I'm just mixing them up, like straight up. Okay.
Let me.
Dan, you go ahead and take it away from there.
So the way that this game works, I'm gonna have a timer on my phone. They're gonna have 2 minutes, and it's gonna be a King of the Hill style sort of game. Whoever's standing at the front and is the expert at the end of those 2 minutes wins. Now, at any point during their monologuing, the people behind them can yell, "Objection!" And they will say why they object. I, as the only bit of power I get during the night, get to dictate whether or not that is good for them to step up or not. And then whoever wins. So it's all based on their skill and who I like the most. So we're gonna. Oh yeah, I need a suggestion. Oh hey, thanks.
Yeah, that's what you
Hold
forgot.
on, I'm writing all around. Let's see. The Earth is round. I like that.
All right.
All right. So the Earth is round. We're gonna start off. Ready? And go.
The Earth is round. We know this through numerous scientific means, one of which is the fact that we have gone to space and we have seen it and we can see
Objection!
it.
Yes, Alex.
We have not gone to space. Only astronauts have gone to space.
That is true. All right, get up there, Alex. All right, you have 1:50 left, and go.
Hopefully one day this stream will be streamed from space, but until then, it's just streamed in my basement, so we have not actually been to space.
Objection.
Yes, Steve.
We all know that Dan is actually Stanley Kubrick in hiding, so he has been to space because he filmed the moon landing.
Steve, no. Keep going, Alex, and go.
So, it is a matter of fact that this is Earth. We are on Earth currently because we are not in
Objection.
Yes, Sonia.
We are actually standing on the floor of a basement and not on Earth.
Yeah, she got you there. All right. Going to 1:37 left, and go.
And the Earth, as we know from viewing it from afar, is spherical. We also know from measuring it on the Earth itself. So there are scientists that have gone out and done the calculations and all that. Me being one of them, of course. And so as we research this more and more, we discover that it is not flat, as some may think. When you sail along the waters in the oceans, there's no end to it. You just keep.
Objection!
Yes, Alex.
There is an end, and Christopher Columbus found it, and it is America.
This is true. This is true. All right, 1:09 left, and go.
As you know, America is the end of the world, and that's because Christopher Columbus, when he sailed the ocean in 1492, found America. He thought it was India, but it turns out there was a big ol' America in the way, and so that's where we are now, and it's the end of the world. There's nothing past America because the sun...
Objection.
Yes, Anya.
There is things past America,
Like what?
like Canada.
Damn, get up there, Anya. All right, 52 seconds left, and go.
If you sail long enough and hard enough, you will hit Canada. There's a path that people have tried to find that goes through, above the Arctic and all that, but we don't need to worry about
Objection!
Yes, Alex.
Steve hasn't said anything in too long.
You're right.
Objection! He just cut off my objection!
You're
And
right.
I was right.
You're right. Get up there, Alex. All right.
I'm off my game tonight.
40 seconds left, and go.
I'm saying things instead of Steve. Here I am in front when it probably should be Steve. He's still not saying objection to me yet, which is really surprising because I would think he would, as he is an active participant in this
Objection!
game.
Yes, Anya.
He's not an active participant in this game.
This is true, Anya. Get back up there. 26 seconds left, and go.
As we have seen throughout this game, Steve has not participated.
Objection!
Yes, Steve.
I did once and you said I couldn't come up.
Yeah, you're right. Keep going, Anya.
He has not participated by being in this spot, so he apparently...
Objection!
Yes, Alex. You make a good point. Get up there, Alex. All right, 16 seconds, and go.
I can make reality true. I moved Steve here, and then he was in this spot. And my
Objection.
objection
Yes,
is right.
Steve.
Do you think you're Thanos or something with the reality stone?
Who's you?
Alex. This question is directed at Alex, not you, Dan.
Okay.
I mean, I wouldn't say so. I could be like Robert Downey Jr. or
Okay.
Iron Man, I guess.
Thanks, that's all I had to
All right, get up there, Steve. All right, 11 seconds left, and go.
I asked all my questions.
Objection!
Yes, Alex.
He's still got one more question in him. I know he does.
Yeah, that's right. Keep going, Steve. 8 seconds and go.
Do you guys have any more
Objection!
Yes, Alex.
The audience doesn't have any more questions. They're too busy laughing at Steve.
Don't speak for the audience. Keep going, Steve. 7 seconds left and go.
I just...
Objection!
Yes, Alex.
No, Steve No, I got nothing.
All right, get up there, Alex. All right, 4.5 seconds left. And go.
We're down to the wire now.
Objection!
Yes, I would see first.
We're not on a wire, we're down.
You had me before, you said we're down.
We're in a basement, we're down, but we're not on the wire.
Oh. All right, get up there, Steve.
That makes sense.
All right. I didn't change the color anyway. All right, 2.4 seconds left. And go.
But I'm wearing a wire.
Objection!
Alex, I had you first.
Dan's the black market salesman. You're not wearing a wire.
Anya, what'd you say?
He's not wearing a wire.
She said it so much more concisely. Get up there, Anya. All right, 0.47 seconds left. And go.
Objection!
I heard Steve first.
Anya's not wearing a wire either.
Alex.
Anya is wearing a wire.
Anya.
I'm not wearing a wire. I have to give it to
All right,
him.
Steve, get up there, and we'll see exactly.
Show the nice people how much time we have left.
With exactly this much time left. And go.
Objection!
Too late! Steve's our winner! Transition music's already going.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
Oh, man.
That's good.
See, the silent ones are the ones that you really gotta watch out for.
I know you. Every now and then you play that game where you don't.
No, I genuinely just wasn't coming up with anything.
No,
I was just like,
No, yeah, the last time we didn't have, we had someone just freeze up was when Dom cowered in the corner for the entire game.
Vane Belmont. Who are you referring? What sign?
Who did the sign? If you're referring to our graphic design and all that fun stuff, that was Ben Red. He is a graphic designer friend that we have, and we had him work on coming up with the sort of logo and design that we have for our channel. We are very grateful to Ben Red. He did a really awesome job, and we love the way that it turned out. I hope you do too.
that sign, however, we did.
Yeah, that cardboard sign was all us.
Yeah. As you can tell, we're thinking of firing Ben because we're just so much better. But
Yeah. Also, Max said, "Screw you, Alex." Thank you, Max. Very good suggestion there. I agree.
I agree very much with that sentiment.
Yeah. Please never get rid of the cardboard sign.
Never.
We won't totally get rid of it. We are thinking that we might eventually revamp our set design a little bit. But the cardboard sign is gonna be.
We'll leave it over here, behind us or
We'll
something.
see. Yeah,
it
you'll
might not
see.
be on the stage, but it'll always be in our hearts.
I will grind up its bones and mix it into the cement that will become the new sign.
That's not where I thought you were going to go when you said, I'm going to grind.
That too.
Sign.
This kind of reminds me of the Titanic.
Oh, an iceberg.
This iceberg.
Well, but look at the shape of this, and it looks like a boat.
And the ice is going into the boat.
Yeah. It's like
It's like it's going down right now.
That's a conspiracy theory. The Titanic was carrying the iceberg on it the whole time, and it planted it, and then ran into it.
I believe
Oh,
that.
I thought you were going to say that the iceberg broke out and escaped.
Or that too, yeah.
Yeah, I was about to say, the clear hole in that logic is, how do you plant an iceberg? It is not a vegetable.
But it is a fruit.
Yeah. Oh, I
What
guess
about-
you can plant fruits.
What about iceberg lettuce?
It is, yeah,
That's lettuce, though.
Which is-
That's like saying a porcupine squirrel. It's not a porcupine. It's just a squirrel.
Is there footage of the Titanic sinking? No, there's only written accounts, right? So how do we know that it didn't hit iceberg lettuce?
I'm just saying.
We don't.
Have you ever seen the iceberg and Batman in the same room? That's all I'm saying. That's all. You can't say.
All I'm saying is an iceberg could not have flown that nuke so far out into the bay that it would not have shattered New York City. I mean Gotham.
Ooh, I like where chat is going here. Avatar versus Titanic. Which is
I think
the
Avatar
James
would beat
Cameron,
up Titanic.
Can we do
which
a-
is the James
Can
Cameron
we do
movie to
a scene
rule
reenactment
of
the Avatanic.
Avatar versus Titanic?
Yeah, that fanfic.
Okay, you know what this means? We're playing a game. We're going to be reenacting Avatar versus the Titanic.
All right, we have the two movie buffs for this one. Because we're
Get on up there.
we're the
Oh my god.
Get on up there.
All right, do you want to be Titanic or Avatar?
Feel free to enter.
I don't know. What do you guys think? Should I be who's who?
I think that how are we? Wait, who's who? As in, which movie are you from? Are you from two different movies?
Well, no. Is he Avatar or is he Titanic? And who am I?
Oh, okay. I'll say Dan is Titanic and Steve is Avatar.
Oh, I'm the cat people.
All right.
They're not cats.
What?
They're kind of
They're
cats.
kind of cats.
They're feral.
All right, play the game.
Ooh, hair sex. Get away from our tree. Not miming arrows correctly.
Oh, I'm on the sinking ship. Oh, right in the. Oh no. I'm gonna hit you with one of our lifeboats. It's gonna swing down and hit you. Yeah, you're like. I don't think anyone was British on the Titanic. Oh no. Wait, get on the door. Get on the door. There's plenty of. No. Please. Please, I need 4 more installments of you. Please. Please.
We're sorry. That scene. We're sorry.
That's exactly how it happened.
Yeah.
Oh boy. Well, there you have it. That was
Spoilers for Avatar 4, by the way.
yeah, spoilers for one of them at some point. That's how it goes. So James Cameron, hit us up if that you're interested in what you saw, because that was, that seemed about right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Man.
Good job, guys. Let's play a game.
I didn't know what was sinking. Sorry. I didn't know what was. I didn't know it was sinking more, the Titanic or our viewership.
It was our viewership.
Oh, hey, we're still in the double digits. Thanks for sticking with us. We really appreciate it.
Yeah.
If you haven't already, give us a follow. It's right up there. We hit 50 followers, so next week we're going to be doing our 50 follower special. So stay tuned for that. All right, let's play a game. Yeah, okay, that's already clear. Our next game is going to be. Oh, I almost hit the wrong button. 7 Reasons! So get on up there, you three. We are going to give 7 reasons for things. Audience, the way this game works is our improvists are going to be giving you 7 reasons for something. So what we need from you is what is something that is the best or the most or the only, give us some superlatives here. I want to know what the absolute best thing is, or you get anything like that. Just go for it. Let's go ahead and shoot on over to our improv people while we're waiting on those suggestions.
I'm back. All right.
That seems about right.
Oh, yeah. I don't know if I can come out. I might be stuck.
Oh. Yep. Go,
There we
Steve.
go.
Yeah, nice. All right.
I squatted a little too hard there.
Whoa, yeah, I gotta work on my squats.
Okay. Steve. Ooh, this is a good one. Steve, give us 7 reasons why snow people, snowmen and snow women and snow non-binaries,
Why
should...
am I always given the race questions?
Give us 7 reasons why snow people should not drive cars.
Oh, he doesn't get a red card for that.
Oh, this is gonna be.
Hey, this is our viewers want to know.
All right. Because they melt in the AC.
1.
They don't do enough push-ups, so their arms are very thin. They'd snap if you turn too quickly.
2.
They'd probably get distracted from the carrot on their nose. The carrot that is their nose. I can't do this without being racist.
3.
They're with their top hats. They're gonna be too tall to sit in a car.
4.
Their coal eyes are just gonna spontaneously combust.
5.
The scarves that they wear are gonna get tangled in the steering wheel.
6.
Insurance companies aren't likely to insure something that is not animate.
7. That's 7 things. Okay, good job,
Who's up?
Steve.
Who's
Anya? I would like this from Anya.
Okay.
Anya, please give us 7 reasons why ketchup is the best fruit.
Okay. It's the easiest to eat.
1.
It has the most flavor.
2.
You can find it on any table.
3.
It's easy to squirt down the esophagus.
4.
It's really red, which is the best color for eating.
5.
It is sweet, but not too sweet. It's flavorful.
6.
And it's just really soft, which some fruits can be spiky, and I just like a soft fruit.
7. That's 7 things.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Down the esophagus. Jeez.
Okay. Dan, give us 7 reasons why getting hit by a bus is financially responsible.
Because suing gets your money.
1.
If you don't have any bones, then you, because you got hit by a bus, then you can work from home.
2.
If you make an imprint on the front of the bus, then that's like walking advertisement, and then people will donate to your business more.
3.
Buses are the new form of public transportation, so you're just investing really hard into them.
4.
If a bus hits you, you get to hit back, and if money falls out, like in a video game, you get to keep it.
5.
My dad is a bus driver, and he'll feel guilty and pay off my student loans.
6.
When was the last time you saw a bus at a bank? Yesterday? Yeah, you did.
7. That's 7 things. All right, Steve, get back up there.
all right?
Steve, this one seems appropriate for you. Give us 7 reasons why No, not like that. Give us 7 reasons why denim should be the only fabric.
Don't make it racist.
Don't make it racist, Steve.
Because I'm a trendsetter.
1.
Because it's got that work utility when you need to do work things.
2.
It goes good with boots, which should be your only shoe.
3.
It's blue.
4.
Its name rhymes with penim.
5.
As you can see, you can mix denim with another fabric to really create a nice layering effect, and that can ease up your silhouette if you really want to like look a different way, and it will ease up the tones of your entire outfit. So you can
6.
denim.
7. That's 7 things. It was denim. Anya, get on up there. But real quick, I just want to mention, Steve, it was denim is the only fabric, and then you proceeded to give, because denim looks really good with other fabrics.
Well, exactly. Diversity is key, Alex.
Right. That's what Steve's message is here, and I agree. Okay, Anya, give us 7 reasons why sleeping under the bed is better than sleeping on the bed.
It's safer.
1,
There's more on top of you.
2,
You sleep with someone else, the monster.
3,
You can also clean if you're a sleep cleaner.
4,
You can eat the things that you left under there.
5,
You can, if you have animals, they might be down there too, and then that's fun and it's happy times.
6,
When you wake up in the morning, you're already on the floor, so that's one less step that you have to do in the morning.
7. That's 7 things.
All right, Dan, for our final 7 things, I want you to give us 7 reasons why hotel pools are better than taking a shower.
Because you get to do it with a group.
1,
Chlorine is good for you. Why else would they put it in there?
2,
There's more water.
3,
You also get to sun dry.
4,
Have you ever brought a floaty into the shower?
5,
Have you ever brought a whole basketball hoop thing and a ball into the shower?
6,
Have you ever brought one of those things you can lay down on and blow up and just hang out, but people come up underneath and then top you over and you're like, hey, I'm upset because I didn't want to get wet today, into a shower?
7. That's 7 things.
Thank you, Dan. Good job. Good job, guys. You can come sit back down.
We've earned our sitting privileges again.
Get back up there.
We can sit now.
He probably already left, but bye, Max. Thanks for coming.
Max.
Wish you could be
Bye-bye.
here, bud. See you next time. All right.
Oh, we're getting close to the end.
We are getting close to the end.
Oh no.
Let's do one more quick plug. Hi everybody, we're Show and Tell Live. We're a Twitch improv comedy stream, aka Twitch Prov comedy stream, aka the best in the biz, aka Ben Red created our logo and graphic design. Big shouts out to him. AKA check us out on social media. We're on Twitter and Facebook and probably Instagram. AKA follow us if you haven't already. The button's right up there. AKA tune in next week 9 to 11 Eastern for our 50 follower special. We're going to be playing some games and probably have some kind of a wheel of fun things on the wheel, so check out that. And yeah, thanks so much for coming. The best Twitch improv comedy stream, thank you. We all tend to agree.
And we'll ignore the fact that we're the only ones.
Don't go try making your own, I swear to God.
We
We'll
know
find
where you live.
We'll find you.
Yeah.
You're following us, which means we can follow you.
That's how it works.
Anyways.
Don't follow us, though.
don't unfollow us. Don't unfollow. We already know, so it doesn't matter if you're following us or not. So you should keep following us.
Yeah,
because-
just don't go to a second location, because after you unfollow us, we're gonna go to that one location, and if you're not there, that's gonna be an issue. So don't do that. Stay subscribed, followed. You can't subscribe yet, but I know you want to.
We know you want to subscribe, and you will soon enough. Let's play a game. This will probably be our final game of the night, and this game is called Survivor.
Woo!
Wow. I gotta press the button for it.
Press the button.
Survivor. This is Survivor. So we are going to play Survivor. In this game, we are going to have the 4 of us performing a scene. And we are going to just perform a scene with the 4 of us. Eventually, one person will be eliminated, but the scene will remain the same. So 3 people will be acting out the same scene. Then we will eliminate another person, and then another person after that. For those of you that have already seen this, you know what to do. Start punching some numbers into the chat. Any numbers whatsoever, we just need some numbers. And then on top of that, I'm going to pull up real quick what we're going to be doing our Survivor scene on. This scene is going to be in a museum. The scene is in a museum.
Ooh, that's super cool. Hey, do you guys see this?
They don't.
Woo!
only one who can see me.
Wait,
It's been 15 years.
you have a plaque and everything.
I'm the old janitor. I got fossilized here with cleaning solution.
Hey, kid, what are you doing here this late at night?
I'm
The museum's closed.
doing research for my school project.
Research? What are you researching? You should stay away from that exhibit.
Don't tell him, kid.
Stay away from that exhibit.
Don't tell him what you're researching. He's gonna trap you here with cleaning solution.
Don't listen to the exhibits. The interactive part of the exhibits is broken. Don't listen to them. They're lying to you.
I'm a thief. I'm gonna be stealing these museum stuff.
Take me!
It's supposed to be trapped here. All right. All right, get on up here, guys. So, as is typical for the way that we usually do this for the first elimination, we are all going to be telling a one-liner joke. What's the setup?
What?
Yeah, we give a punchline. Oh yeah, Anya's new here. This is our guest, Anya. So we're all going to have the same setup, and we need to give a different punchline, and the best punchline sits down. So what's our setup, you guys?
If I had an extra pair of shoes.
All right. Yep. That's it. That's the one.
You absolute buffoon! You took it.
Okay.
Oh, we just go in order.
If I had an extra pair of shoes, you wouldn't have seen my footprints or Jesus's in the sand.
If I had an extra pair of shoes, I could always start the day on the right foot.
If I had an extra pair of shoes, I could finally tell my drug dealer where to find me on the street.
If I had an extra pair of shoes, maybe I wouldn't have these 2 left feet.
Okay, that's our one-liner joke. Who's it gonna be?
Wait, but what was
We decide who had the best one.
Yeah, who's the best
Who
one?
had the best joke?
Yeah, who had the best joke?
I thought yours was the best.
Okay.
Alex, all right. Alex doesn't have to endure this.
All right. Moving on to the same scene, but with 3 people.
Whoa, it's really cool in here.
I'm the janitor, and I've been stuck in this exhibit for 15 years.
Oh no,
Nobody can see me.
you look so real.
I'm a real janitor. I got stuck here because I'm fossilized in pine saw.
You're speaking to me.
Yeah.
I love janitor.
Hey, kid, what are you doing in this museum? Oh, don't tell him, kid.
It's a school project.
Don't tell him.
It's late at night. You can't be here. Stay away from that.
He's an asshole. Don't tell him.
Don't do that.
I'm a thief and I'm gonna steal the art.
Take me.
Oh, no.
My only friend, come back.
All right. Oh, nice job.
That's good.
Okay. So, let's see. What I need from all of you is to guess a number between 0 and 20. Starting with Dan.
13.
6.
20.
Dan was the closest at 16.
Man.
Sit on down, Dan. All right, the 2 of you are gonna do the same scene.
Oh, wow.
I'm a fossilized janitor. I've been stuck here for 15 years.
That's crazy statue. You look so real.
I got fossilized in pine saw, baby.
Ooh, sweet. Hey, what are you doing here so late?
Oh, I'm just doing a school research project with my friends. What the fuck? Oh, don't hurt me. Oh, don't tell him what you're doing, kid. He's gonna steal your soul. Don't tell him. Oh, God, I'm so decisive. I'm a thief. Oh, God, he's got a gun. Oh, I'm gonna steal this art. Oh, go.
See? Well done. All right. I've got just one more number. Give me a number. Any number. What's the first number that comes to your head? Anya says 2. Steve says 3. Steve, you had more numbers and therefore you are out. Woo! The correct answer was 101010101000111101, which is binary, which is 2 things. So good job, Anya. Woo! You're gonna stay in because you're our guest.
Wow. Hey, I'm a janitor and I've been here for years. Ah! You speak! Oh my gosh! Yeah, fossilize with my cleaning solution. Ah. Oh, okay. Hey, kid, what are you doing here? Ah, school. Don't tell him about me. Ah. I'm a thief! I'm gonna steal everything! Ah. Eh.
Yeah, scene.
Such dramatic posing and just a wonderful, wonderful piece of film.
Really
right
great
there.
job.
I feel like I've been hazed all over again.
Well, everybody, it's that time. That is our show. So, I would like to thank you all so much for coming to Show and Tell Live. Big round of applause for our, don't clap for yourselves. Big round of applause real quick for all of our actors and actresses here tonight. Stop clapping, I want to hear the audience. Yeah, thank you everyone. Thank you so much, thank you. We really hope that you had as great a time as we did. This has been Show and Tell Live. Once again, we are live on social media. You can go to twitch.tv/Show and Tell Live, which is where you are right now, and follow us or subscribe eventually, but not now, and check us out there. You can go to Twitter, you can go to Facebook, and you can go to probably Instagram. More to come in the future. Once again, tune in next week. We stream Fridays from 9 p.m. to 11 p.m. Eastern Time, so tune in next week for our 50 follower special. And thank you once again to Ben Red for doing the graphic design of all of our new channel stuff. You can check that out all over our channel. And that's about it. So let's get our improv actors up here. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, improv actors. And now, Dan, please let us know how we close every single show.
Oh,
Every single one.
Yeah, we end every show the same exact way. Basically, we all act like we're Forrest Gump in the movie Forrest Gump playing ping pong, but with like an opponent that's on the other side imaginarily.
All right, here it goes. Life is like a box of chocolates. Jenny, I love you, Jenny. Bye, everybody. Thanks for coming.
We love you, Jenny.
I got shot in my heart.
No thanks.
Lieutenant Dan. Lieutenant Dan. All right.